Is doing art every day good for your brain? Yes, doing art every day is excellent for your brain as it strengthens neural connections, boosts cognitive skills like memory and focus, reduces stress by lowering cortisol, enhances creativity, and promotes emotional well-being by activating both brain hemispheres, essentially acting as a free brain workout. So I thought it would be really fun to start taking 15 to 20 minutes out of my day every single day for the next 30 days to do something creative. And whether that is like painting, drawing, illustrating online, like on the computer, whatever it is, I want to challenge myself to do for the next 30 days. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Let's get started. I feel like an actual YouTuber right now because I'm like so professionally I'm doing like a whole introduction and everything. So I do have a painting here, okay? And hold on, before I get into this, let me just preface, the art doesn't need to be good. It can be bad art. I think that I saw like an Instagram reel, which I know this is so annoying to say right now, but the person was saying that even if it's like bad art, you should still do it because it's teaching your brain that it's okay to like do things that's not perfect or something. So then you'll be more inspired to do it in the future or something like that. And I'm like, that just really sticks out to me because I make bad art every single day, but I still enjoy doing it. And sometimes then I make good art. It doesn't meow. So if you want to do this too, just do it and don't put too much freaking pressure on yourself. So I have some acrylic paints. I've been doing this with acrylic only. Normally I always do watercolor, but I wanted to switch it up with acrylic. And during these little art sessions, I thought I would just pick a topic every day for the next 30 days and just like talk about it for a few minutes. So yeah. I think that today I really want to talk about something that has been on my mind so much. Well, honestly, for the past like many years, but it's becoming more prevalent in my life. I don't even want to say this, but it is a trend going on right now, but I don't think it should be a trend. Well, I'm glad that it's a trend because it's there's more awareness around it, but the whole like analog trend. And if you don't know what that is, essentially people all over social media are talking about like staying away from smartphones and I guess social media, like mostly smartphones, and younger people have been getting like dumb phones and stuff. And honestly, I want to talk about that today. Before this became a trend, I've been wanting a flip phone. I've been wanting a flip phone for so long and I haven't gotten one because I'm a bitch and I just haven't. There's certain things I just don't know how I would adjust to, like, even having Google Maps on my phone, or not Google Maps, Apple Maps or whatever. Like, there's certain things that I'm like, how could I live without that? I just think that this whole trend is really great because it's bringing awareness to it, but I don't want it to be something that's fleeting. Like, I don't want it to just be a month-long trend and then people are just not talking about it anymore. I think it should be something that should be freaking talked about every day because it's not natural for us humans to be glued to their smartphones everywhere they go. Like everywhere I go, people are just glued to their phones, including me sometimes. I'm not saying that I'm literally better than everyone. And honestly, I feel like I've been getting very inspired to obtain things that I used or my parents used or my grandparents used. I mean, I'm not talking VHS tapes, okay? I'm talking like, I really want to get like a CD player and a DVD player. I'm not a CD player, but like maybe something else that I can listen to music on, something. I don't know, okay? Just, like canceling my Netflix subscription and only having DVDs. Like, quick story, when I was younger, I guess it's not a story, but when I was younger, literally my most favorite time ever was when we were allowed to like watch a movie, like one of our DVDs, because we had like a whole stack of DVDs and they never changed. They were always the same, but like it always felt like Christmas when I was like, oh, we get to pick a new DVD to watch, and I'm so excited, and it was always a fun thing to share with like my family or like my sister and stuff. So I don't know. That's just what I want to do. Like, don't get me wrong, I love posting on Instagram. Okay, I'm so annoying on my Instagram, like my personal one, because I just post everything because I have fun with it. But what I don't like about Instagram is Instagram Reels and literally not seeing anything that my friends post because it's all buried. I'm like, what? What can I do? Another thing is an alarm clock, getting an alarm clock. That's what I want to get, like an actual alarm clock. Not using my phone. This trend is just so fascinating to me, and like seeing what people are doing now that are like my age is honestly really inspiring. Like even some people around me, like my friends, they don't have social media. Like even new friends that I've made, I'm like, oh, like do you have social media? And they're like, no. And I'm like, that is so inspiring. I would say most of the people that I know in my life do not have TikTok. I just think that we might be going back in time. And I honestly love it. And then I literally have the debate in my mind where I'm like, I think it'd be cool to inspire people to spend less time online, but then posting that to social media is like, that defeats the purpose. Don't get me wrong, I think there's great things on the internet that inspire people, that is uplifting, and that's actually beneficial. I think my videos could be like that. I think I'm gonna buy like a DVD player. I don't know though, because I don't have a television. I only have a computer, and that's fine. I even miss the time in my childhood. Like, I'm not that old, obviously. I'm 23. But like, even growing up, maybe it was how I grew up, I don't know. Even though I did still have, like my sister and I still had like a tablet, we played games on it, and I got my first Instagram account when I was like 12, which is really young. But luckily at that time they didn't have Instagram Reels. But they still had Musical.ly, and that's bad. But I think that at least even getting like a taste of what it was like to watch DVD, like listen to a radio, which is kind of, I don't know, weird to say. I just feel like radio is not really a thing anymore. But I mean, it's a thing, but it's not as prevalent because we have like Apple Music playlists and all that stuff. Anyways, I just feel really fortunate that I had a taste of that, because now I'm like, I really want to go back to that. I think that that's why there's a lot of like the Gen Z, they also had a taste of that type of life without social media so much, and they want to go back to that. You know what? I don't even know. I'm literally just talking right now. I have no sources. I have no citations, so please don't come for me. I just think it's so unnatural to be so addicted to our phones and social media. I mean, obviously it's unnatural. Literally the creator of like, whatever social media app, I don't know, Facebook or something, the guy was saying that he would never let his children go on the apps that he created, literally because they're so addictive. And I'm like, brother, it's like right in front of our faces, but we don't do it. And I'm not like, it makes so much sense because it's so easy to just fall into that rabbit hole. You know what I mean? Honestly, I feel like for me personally, doing what I'm doing, trying out more hobbies and like doing stuff, honestly has been helping to not be online so much, but I still am online like a good chunk of my time. I would say it's like 3 hours a day, but it used to be more, so I feel like I'm getting better, but still, that's not even something that I want to be even. Something else that I was thinking about is how when like I was a child, the way that we would like, my sister and I, we would hang out with our friends is we would like go knock on their door and be like, hey, can this person like come out and play? Literally, we use the word play. Like, can I go play outside? Why don't we do that anymore? I don't care if I'm an adult. I want to go play outside. It's like equivalent to playing board games or something like as an adult. I feel like some of my friends, they like to play board games, or like people that I know, they play board games with their friends, and that's so cool. I have a lot of passion for this topic, and I don't know why. I just don't know why. This painting, I honestly really like. Not because it's good, but because of the colors. I really like the colors of this painting. It's just so fun and colorful. But I also wonder too if it depends on the country that you live in. There's certain countries maybe that spend less time on social media. Like, I feel like when I went to Rome a couple years ago, it was pretty different than America in the sense that like there was more community. like people out eating and actually talking to each other and stuff. Like maybe it's honestly just worse in America in general. You know, well, everything's kind of worse here, but like, you know what I mean? Honestly, maybe if I moved like to Europe or something, I would have a different experience with social media. It's also 9:30 and I had espresso like at 6:30 or so. And I have a feeling I'm not really gonna go to bed until... I also took a long nap today. So I'm like, might as well film a video. Because I have so much freaking energy. That's that me espresso. I do like this painting, and I don't care what people say, I like this painting. Oh my god, also something else that I was thinking about too in relation to this is like how, this applies to me too. A long time ago, I saw this TikTok about this like, it's like nostalgia at sleepovers, and when you and your friend are just laying in bed scrolling on your phones next to each other, but like that's your activity. It's like you're both just like sitting together, but you're just scrolling on your phone. I literally used to do that with my friends. Like we would just lay in bed for hours scrolling. And I'm like, what the heck? My mind is just blown. My mind is blown. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of done with this painting. I might add some more detail to it. This is the most random painting I've probably ever done. That's what's fun about art, is it can be anything that you want to do. Oh my god, literally I'm getting so inspired to like talk about so many things right now, but let me just quickly leave you with this. I was watching a Paul McCartney like interview, and kind of like he was talking about his process with the music that he created. His process was so cool. Literally, he's the coolest person I've ever met. Like he talked about 2 instances where he had a dream, or no, 1 instance where he had a dream and then woke up and he made a song from that dream, and then another instance where he just woke up one day and then suddenly like had a word stuck in his head and then made the song yesterday. And I'm like, dude, he's so cool. And like, I don't know where I was going with this. Oh, that like how sometimes even if something was not the best, like he would still, I mean, they finished every single session with the song completed, like no matter what, like it's just fun to create. And like that's, at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. Like we want to express ourselves. It doesn't matter if we're good or bad, just as long as we're expressing ourselves. Who cares? Honestly, after listening to that interview, now I want to make music, because the way that he was just so nonchalant about it, not saying that like he didn't put hard work into his songs, it was just honestly inspiring. Bye guys, thanks for watching. If you did, give it a fatty thummy uppy. If you are gonna do one piece of art every day because it's good for your brain, check. I'll see you guys tomorrow because I'm gonna do this every day for the next 30 days, like I said. So catch you in the next one.